This is scary. Actually, now I'm worried because oh, I shouldn't even say this. Okay, you ready? Oh my god. Hello friends, how are we all today? I hope you're well. I'm very happy to be sitting down to do my cash stuffing today. It has been a long and very hectic week. November is hitting me very hard, but we keep going, don't we? Because your budget doesn't make all of life work perfectly. So, where to start? I think the place I'll start today is on our no spend check-in that became a very spendy no spend November. So the first, I think I left you on the 15th. So we did end up having a no spend on the 15th, but that is where our no spend ended for that week. So on the evening of the 15th, my granny passed away. So the rest of the week was filled with family time, funeral time, and with that comes expenses. But you know what? I was actually quite happy with how my budget had changed last week. So we discussed me giving myself more spending money, and it just really came in handy to have that extra money on hand and it wasn't fully unexpected. My granny's been in a nursing home for just over a year now, and they did let us know a few days beforehand that it was likely that she would pass in the coming days. But I didn't know that when I set my budget, so it kind of worked out well. But I'm good anyway, so please don't be worrying about me. I'm all right. So basically what happened over the next few days, so I went back to my parents on Thursday, and my auntie's partner was flying in, but obviously my mother and my auntie were spending a lot of time trying to sort out funeral arrangements, so I said I would go to the airport and pick her up. So when we went to the airport, I bought McDonald's for both of my sisters because they came with me, and spent money for parking in the airport. So stayed over in my parents this night, and the next day I came home to get ready for the funeral. And when I got home, my fiance was in work and I had absolutely no intention of cooking, so I ordered myself some chicken wings and chips while I caught up on everybody's YouTube videos. So that was enjoyable. And then the funeral was on Saturday, so I didn't spend anything at the funeral. There was food provided afterwards, but I had to go pick up my shopping after that, and by the time I got home it was about 6 o'clock. Again, no interest in cooking anything, so we ordered sushi to be delivered, and also we bought this new Steve-O, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called, but I love Jackass, okay? I absolutely love Jackass. I love the stunts. I love the people in it. I know it's such a stupid thing and a lot of people can't even stomach watching it, but I love them. I grew up with them, absolutely love it. And Steve-O has done his own spin-off show. Now, what I will say is he's taken into this show the things that Jackass would not let him do. So I think it cost about €20 to buy it off his website, and then we could cast to the TV. So we watched that while we ate sushi, but some of it was quite intense, and I do not have a weak stomach or anything like it. But yeah, if Jackass wouldn't let him do this on MTV or in the movies, and he's done a show where he could go do all those things, people pass out in the crowd and everything watching it. So be warned. And then on the 19th, I did some more Amazon shopping. This was kind of half stuff for the ensuite and half for boba. Sorry guys, the doorbell just rang literally as I said the word Amazon, and it was my Amazon deliveries. So yeah, that was half ensuite and half Christmas presents. And then I got boba delivered in the morning because I was really craving it. And then the last 2 days have been both no spends, and again, as with last week, we will not say today's a no spend until today's passed, because otherwise we will screw ourselves over. So with that, let us get our money for week 2 of November. So I did go in here and take a bit of money out of the next 2 weeks. It was my mom's birthday yesterday, so I just wanted to give her a little bit extra to get herself something nice for her birthday. So I just kind of took a little bit of money out of, I think I took a 10 euro out of the rest of the 3 weeks left in the month, just to bump up the birthday envelope, and then we emptied birthdays. So what we're working with this week is 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 10, wait, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 580, 590, 200. 205, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So it's 280 for this week. And in my purse, there's nothing left, as I said. Well, I didn't say, but I also really half-arsed these envelopes. So, oh yeah, and I got my nails done, I forgot to say. So one of my sisters is my nail tech, and I was supposed to go home and get my nails done on Friday, but obviously with my granny passing, I ended up in the house a bit earlier than intended, and she had loads of nails to do to get them done ahead of the funeral. So everybody just went super normal for this month. We didn't do anything crazy. It was just a case of get the nails done because they're all hanging off. And the envelopes also reflect that. As you can see, I made them way too short, but I'm not about to make them again. And some of them are already broken just because I was honestly half-assing. So that just goes to show the sort of week I'm having. So yeah, nothing left in here, but there's 40 going to go into spending. I will be surprised if the Infinity Challenge doesn't try to take something off me this week, because it's been being very nice. It was like it knew my future. I'm just going to wedge it in over this side and hope it doesn't fall out. Dates is getting 15. I got really good responses to my ASMR monthly stuffing, so I think I'm going to do that from now on. There was one or two of you that were like, we miss you talking, and I'm not just saying that, so please go back and check the comments if you think I'm just trying to toot my own horn. I'm not. That was really nice to see, but I'm just thinking for the monthly stuffing, normally when I get paid, I'll do a monthly stuffing and then I'll film the weekly straight away, but I always end up having not much to say because I've just done 2 videos in a row. So I think I'm going to keep doing the ASMR for the monthly ones, but don't worry, I'll be talking the rest of the time. You can't get me to shut up that easy. 20 is going into food. And I went to fill up my car as well, and I only managed to get 41 euro into it, which is really weird because I feel like I'm doing more driving than I've ever done, but petrol or diesel is just costing me less and less. And then we have our normal things back here. This is, in case anybody has never seen this before, this is my back to bank envelope. So what happens is, as the week goes by, if I spend money out of here, I normally spend it on my credit card and I'll just put it in here to go back to the bank, but I rarely have to bring it back to the bank because in the meantime I'll get paid for my side hustle. I'll use the side hustle money in my account to pay off my credit card, and then I just take this out to put that into the 100 envelope. So that is us all stuffed up for this week. And then in my binder, so we have 30 going into hair and beauty. I did spend a little bit out of here again, just for, what did I get? I can't even remember. I think I topped up on the nip cream that I talked about before. It's really good as lip balm. So I got some more of that. I got an eye cream because I haven't had one in ages, and I bought a little mini fridge to go on my desk. This is so extra, but it's the 3rd time I've bought myself a mini fridge for skincare and stuff. This is going to sound like a mental life hack to some people, so let me just take a second. I have, as I said, 3rd time trying to buy a mini fridge for myself. I have always, since the idea of a skincare mini fridge became a thing, I've always wanted one. So I ordered one before, and then the seller messaged me to tell me they were refunding me because they no longer sold it. I tried ordering a second one and very much the same thing happened. So I gave up. This was years and years ago. And then recently I have been struggling a lot. This isn't recent. I have struggled my whole life to eat breakfast because what happens is I get up in the morning, I do my morning routine, And then what happens is I come downstairs and I log on for work. But the second I log on, I'm reading emails, I'm replying to emails, and I get into this cycle of, oh, I'll just do this, then I'll eat. I'll just do this, then I'll eat. And what happens is I end up not eating until like maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the day because I just become so focused on what I'm doing. And then I end up really hungry. I end up really tired all the time. I have IBS, so I'm supposed to be eating regular meals throughout the day to keep myself healthy. And I just really struggle with it. So the other day I was thinking about, wouldn't it be great if my breakfast was in my bedroom so that when I'm doing my routine, it's right there and I just do it as part of that routine? Because the problem is, once I change environment in the morning, I forget about eating. So the mini fridge was the idea that came to mind because I now have a bottle of oat milk in my room. I have little plastic tubs full of cornflakes because that's my breakfast every single morning. And now as part of my morning routine, when I'm doing my skincare, which is also in the fridge, I open it, I see the milk, that triggers have your breakfast, Juliana. And it's been working really well. So I've had consistent 9 o'clock in the morning breakfasts for the last 2 weeks since I got the fridge. So that might be a good hack for anybody if you're struggling. I know it sounds out there, but I mean, who can judge you about where and when you eat your breakfast? You know, make it work for you. Anyway, back to hair and beauty. We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 70, 85, 95, 210, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that is what is happening with that. Booch is also going to get some love. We're going to give this a 5. So this now has 10, 25, 30, 6. We still have a good bit of Booch left in the fridge. Health is going to get a 5. I'm being severely tempted by Black Friday deals. Tempted probably isn't the right word. I'm definitely falling for a few, but what can you do? 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. It's funny, there's so many Black Friday deals, yet I'm spending most of my money on Amazon where there's absolutely no deals whatsoever. That is just my life. I think that might be everything we're doing in here. Actually, going out's going to get a 5. Because the next week is also hectic. So I have laser on Monday. Tuesday night I have a board meeting for the theatre. Wednesday I have my Christmas party with work. And then Friday I have my cousin's wedding. So we've a stack going on that we'll need going out money for. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75 and 80. Hopefully I won't spend much of this at all. To be fair, the Christmas party should be mostly funded by work, and then the wedding I'll have to drive to, so I won't be drinking. Also, I'm going to take the money out of Pilates because I got a text today for Black Friday. Oh, I already took it out. When did I do that? I can't even remember. I got a text today from my Pilates instructor, and they were doing a deal for... Normally the pack of 10 is €150, but it was 115 for Black Friday. So I said I may as well buy it. I already had €75 towards it. So next month I would have been saving another 40 for it. So I will just pay that off the credit card next month. And I've got my classes done up for a good while. So that is my binder. And then in sinking funds, we're going to do 5 into car tax. I'm going to lob in a tenner one of the weeks, I think, because I want to get this to 150 before I do my cash condensing. So we have 50, 65, 75, 85, 90. Wait, what? Was that right? 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Whoop-ah, okay. And in car insurance, we're going to go 5 again. Honestly, I'm surprised there's any 5ers left in Ireland with the state of my binders. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Having said that, I don't know if I want to get rid of the fives because I've become attached to them and I really like having so much change. House is skipped. Christmas, we're actually going to put more money in. So this is empty now. Placeholders are gone. Amazon took all my money. But I'm going to put 30 in here because I still think I need just 1 or 2 extra little bits to finish everything off. So I want to have money available in there for that. Birthdays has been emptied for Mum's birthday. Tech is skipped. Future husband is going to get a 5. Ooh. So we now have 25, 35, 45. We announced the giveaway winners last week and we were chatting back and forth in the comments, but if you're watching this now and you've forgotten, I gave you guys my email address, so please send me an email so I can sort out your vouchers because I do still have this money here ready to go. So that is everything for those. So now we can do our savings challenges. So we won't make the same mistake as last week. We'll go straight for infinity and see how we go. So we were here, we rolled a blank last week, so we got to stay and keep our money. So this week, oh my God, it's another blank. I don't know what to be doing with myself. Jeez, okay, so we're keeping our 40 euros spending money. I'm not complaining, but what is going on? Actually, now I'm worried because, oh, I shouldn't even say this. Last week, it gave me a blank and I was like, what am I going to do with my spending money? And then my granny passed away, so I needed all the spending money. So what the hell is coming this week? Jesus, I shouldn't even say stuff like that. I apologize if I offend anybody, but it's my awful sense of humor. So here we go, knockout 9. Oh, and we owe this a euro as well. Okay. Oh my God, I forgot we owe 20 euro to Snakes and Ladders. We'll do it after this one. Okay. Cubes of Doom. Blow them. Thank you. So we have 9 to start. Oh, wow. Okay. I respect. You go. Thank you. 6. Six again. Okay, okay. 4 and 2. Maybe should have done a 5 and a 1, but never mind. You go. 7. I love this game. I do not get bored of knockout 9. You go. 7 again. Uh-oh. 6, 7. 5 and 1 is 6. 5 and 3 is 8. So it's going to be an 8, a 5, 3, and a 1. Okay. Where's my calc? So 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 is 17. So we owe it 18 with the IOU. What will we do? I think I'm just going to give it a 20. Give it a 20 and 5s because 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out the IOU. So we've just given it €2 extra than it required, but that is fine. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 in the knockout 9. Oh, sorry, I dropped my calculator. Okay, so now the question is, do we do wildcard or do we clear out our... Where is it? Do we clear out our Snakes and Ladders? Although somebody did mention to me that they thought that I didn't owe 20, I only owed 15. Because I think I rolled a 5, a 5 and a 20. Or was it a 5, a 10, and 20? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I read the comment and I was like, you are correct. So I only owe this 15. I have 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65, 75, 80. Okay. This is scary because if I clear this out and then do wildcard, I could be attacked. Or if I do wildcard, I might not have enough. Okay, let's go wildcard. Let's just see. As the name says. So move these guys. Grab our cards and we'll just pray. That is what we will do. I don't think I have any other news other than that today, do I? I only have like 2 weeks of work left because I end up with loads of annual leave because I don't have really time to take it during the year, but that's okay. I love having lots of time off around Christmas, and also the ensuite will be getting done, so kind of helps that I won't have to work while there's noise in the house. I have spent this week trying to figure out how to reduce my bills next year because I have swapped provider for energy, but that's going to take 6 to 8 weeks to find out if it's made a difference. And then also I was on the phone to Virgin Media this morning. They do my phone and my broadband, and they really, I have to say, I feel like they have a lot of loyalty tax. So I've been with them, this will be my third year or fourth year, I don't even know, with them. And they're really, really good to start with, and I know they have their own lines and everything, and they're super reliable and super high speed, and I honestly have never ever had an issue with them, so I can attest to the service being brilliant. But I've never lived here with any other broadband provider, and I just don't know if I need that much speed, and I live in Dublin, so I don't think there tends to be as many internet issues in the capital. And yeah, Virgin aren't great for reducing your bill is the only thing. So I think I pay 60 a month at the minute. When I first started, it was €30 a month. Then it went up to 60. I rang them. They put it back down to 45 for 9 months. Then it was 60 for the remaining 3 months. Then when I rang them the next time, they were like, we can give you 45 for 6 months and then you'll be up on 60. So for the last 6 months, I've been paying €60. And their introductory offer to newbies right now is 35 a month for double the speed that I have, which I don't need more speed, I just need money off. And they won't, they said 45 again. So my current thinking is I think I'm going to cancel my internet and sign up in my fiance's name to get the deal. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if it's sneaky. I don't know if they'll allow it, but they're offering 35 for newbies, but they want me to pay 45, and I've been with them for 3 or 4 years, and I've never been late on a bill. I've never missed anything. So to me, I'm like, it's the same service. Just give me my money back. Okay, what one are you guys feeling? Because we need to pull 8 or below. And I know it's not going to happen. I'm going to end up with a huge, big, fat IOU in here. And I already have an IOU in this binder. Nothing's calling to me. I don't know if this is calling to me as in stay away from me or... Oh, it probably is. Okay, you ready? Oh my god. Why? Okay, so what do I owe it? I'm going to give it all my money. Jack is 100. So there's another €20 IOU going in here. Damn. I could take it out of my spending money and give it to it. However, we're not doing that because, as I keep saying, I have to stop taking money off myself. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take this €20 IOU that can come out. I'll put a new one in there for 15 because that's all we actually owe it. So put 15 on this. Let that dry. So pop that in here. And then we're gonna bring the 20 down to wild card. Ooh. It's a very lonely 50 in here. Never end up with this many 5s in wildcard. So we now have 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And we owe it 20. So at some point this will be 150. There's a horrible week coming up because eventually I'm just going to need to pay all of these IOUs down. So I'll have no money left, basically. Okay. So I think that's everything for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a quick one. Normally my savings challenges take longer than that. Oh, I'm finally doing my 100 envelope challenge this week again. So I decided to skip it last week because I had a week with absolutely no side hustle income because there was no bookings anyway, but then I blocked out the calendar because of Granny. So I am going to go film that for you guys now. So that will be up soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoy that too. Thanks guys. Bye.